Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Rounds of thunderstorms will continue across the northern plains with scattered flash flooding and severe storms possible. A coastal storms developing off the southeastern coast, bringing soaking rain and gusty winds to North Carolina and southeastern Virginia by tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, the Pacific Northwest cools off behind a passing cold front. Scattered showers before drier conditions return. Mid-September heat persists across the Mississippi Valley into the Midwest, with highs in the mid-80s to mid-90s, while the Great Lakes and Northeast remain warmer than normal. Seasonal or cooler temperatures are expected along the southeast and mid-Atlantic coasts. Close at home, drier conditions are expected with typical mid-September temperatures and only isolated mountain showers or storms. Moisture increases tomorrow and Wednesday, bringing scattered afternoon and evening storms with some local heavy rainfall possible, though risk flood remains low. Temperatures will remain seasonable to slightly above normal through the week. Winds remain light. Fire weather concerns are minimal, despite the low humidity across the area. Overall, a quiet start to the week with storm chances picking up midweek, mainly in the mountains. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information for Monday, September 15th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, War Highway, and El Paso Gate are scheduled to remain open all day.
Last week, federal prosecutors announced convictions involving residents of the Mescalero Apache Reservation. Carlos KALH was sentenced to 3 years for sexually abusing a minor, while Spencer George Kleinko received over 4 years for a violent assault. Authorities are urging residents to remain alert and follow updates from the Alamogordo Police Department as law enforcement works to address these ongoing challenges. As a reminder, beginning today, the City of Alamogordo introduces a new online portal for public records requests. Residents can submit requests at cityofalamogordonm.nextrequest.com or still do so in person at City Hall. You can do it by mail, telephone 575-439-4100, or even email. The city also posts a new notice of right to inspect public records on the city clerk's webpage. If you have any questions, check out ci.alamogordo.nm.us or call 575-439-4100. The Village of Tularosa is going to hold its regular monthly meeting on Wednesday, 6 p.m. They're going to review library vacation policies, police department maintenance agreements, the 2026 KALH grant, and requests for temporary RV waivers during home remodels. Public comment is, of course, welcomed, and accommodations are available for those with disabilities. If you have any questions, 575-585-2771. You're familiar with capt.org, correct? Well, founder Teresa Van Winkle is hosting a free evening of flute music and meditation at the Trinity Turtle Labyrinth on September 19th at 7:30. That's going to feature Samuel Palick. The event is designed to combine live music with a peaceful outdoor setting, promoting relaxation and reflection. The Trinity Turtle Labyrinth, one of the largest permanent labyrinths in the U.S., serves as an immersive educational and wellness space for the community. Donations are appreciated. The City of Alamogordo is taking applications for food and craft vendors at upcoming special events. That includes Zubu. Affordable spaces are available. Spots are filling up fast. For easy registration, visit the city's Facebook page. In Alamogordo's District 2, incumbent Stephen Burnett brings experience and steady leadership to the November City Commission race. Since his appointment back in 2021, Burnett has focused on infrastructure improvements, budget discipline, and city service coordination. To be honest, he's earned the trust of residents who value continuity. Challenger Evan Ross is offering a reform-driven, community-focused approach. Burnett's track record of results and knowledge of city operations, well, that's giving the voters a tested option as District 2 faces growing challenges as well as opportunities. Recent public exchanges between State Republican Chair Amy Barella and Alamogordo Mayor Susan Payne have raised questions about tone and civility in local politics. Barella's comments and social media posts have drawn criticism for personal attacks, while Payne has emphasized policy and governance. Observers note that maintaining constructive dialogue is key for effective collaboration across city and county leadership. Well, today is Monday. That means it's time for a pup date from Animal Village NM.
Hi, Sunny Harris with Animal Village NM, and this is your invitation to be part of something life-changing for pets and families right here in New Mexico. Our state has the highest rate of pet abandonment in the United States. Families who love their pets often cannot afford the hundreds and hundreds of dollars that spay or neuter surgery costs at full price. Without prevention, unwanted litters are born, shelters overflow, and heartbreak follows. Animal Village NM has been working since 2007 to change that story. Our solution is simple, powerful, and proven. It's prevention. By providing affordable spay and neuter surgeries for low-income families in Otero and Lincoln counties, we keep pets healthy, prevent thousands of unwanted births, and reduce the number of pets surrendered to shelters. That's why we've launched the Spay It Forward NM campaign. Our goal is to raise $40,000 to fund 200 spay and neuter surgeries. Each surgery costs about $200, and every gift makes a difference. $25 helps to cover pre-op medicines. $55 supports anesthesia and pain control. $100 funds half a surgery, and $200 sponsors one complete procedure. But this campaign is more than just donations. It's about community action. Not everyone can give money, and that's okay. There are other ways to be part of this life-saving mission. Clear your closets. Our ongoing shoe drive turns gently used shoes into dollars for surgeries and helps people all over the world. Every 2,500 pairs funds another $1,000 of prevention. Right now, we are at 1,500 pairs. We need 1,000 more pairs fast. Shop with heart. Visit our eBay page where jewelry sales directly support our spay and neuter program. Every necklace, bracelet, or ring purchased funds more pets helped. Volunteer as an ambassador. Share our GoFundMe with friends and family. Post the thermometer on your social media and invite others to give. Have your own Facebook fundraiser. Have a garage sale for us. Even if you can't donate yourself, your voice multiplies our reach. And every contribution, whether it's $25, a bag of shoes, an eBay purchase, or an hour of your time, pushes us closer to helping 200 pets and their families. You'll see the progress as we climb toward our goal, and we'll share weekly updates with photos and stories of the pets you've helped. Together we can prevent suffering, reduce abandonment, and keep families whole. Join us. Search Spay It Forward NM on our GoFundMe. Donate if you can, share if you can't, and take part in this movement. Because they love us and they're counting on us to love them back, become a monthly sponsor today. Any amount is more than we have right now. Thanks for listening. I'm Sunny Yaris with AnimalVillageNM.org. AnimalVillageNM.org.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
A repeat DWI offender is back in trouble in the land of enchantment. Arnulfo Pavon, with 4 prior DWI convictions, was arrested last month in Rio Arriba County after deputies found alcohol in his car, as well as a handgun on the floorboard. Pavon, whose license has been revoked and has no registration or insurance, refused breath tests at the scene and at the station. He's now facing felony DWI and unlawful firearm charges, marking his 3rd arrest in the last year, despite his past cases being dismissed. Pavon is out on his own recognizance, awaiting a hearing later this month. Albuquerque physician Dr. John Vigil is under fire for social media posts appearing to celebrate the assassination of Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk, calling it just karma and praising the killing. Vigil, who's supposed to be a physician with public trust, has drawn national condemnation. Meanwhile, New Mexico teen Jace Allen faces federal charges for posting violent threats, targeting minorities and officials following Kirk's death. Despite this, New Mexicans came together at the University of New Mexico Saturday evening to honor Charlie Kirk, remembering his impact, debating ideas respectfully, and upholding free speech at a peaceful memorial service. Just 1 month ago, Kirk spoke at Legacy Church on the west side of Albuquerque. Do you remember when we all agreed murdering is wrong? I mean, the gray areas were in abortion and capital punishment, but away from those 2 areas, we pretty much agreed that murder is wrong, right? We didn't cheer when Reagan was shot. We didn't cheer when the towers came down. We didn't cheer when Nick Berg was beheaded on our computer screens. We were in shock, disgust. We were angry, no matter what side we're on. But nowadays, men like Luigi Mangione, Thomas Matthew Crooks, and Tyler Robinson are looked upon as being just men versus evil monsters? What the hell happened to us? When did life lose value? Something to ponder. This fall's Albuquerque mayoral election could determine the city's future. Critics say progressive policies under Mayor Tim Keller have worsened public safety, increased homelessness, and hurt business. The Albuquerque Rapid Transit Project, free city buses, and expanded spending on social services have not addressed these problems. Crime and vagrancy remain high. With $80 million recently allocated for homelessness, residents are questioning the effectiveness of the city leadership. Voter turnout in November and possibly a runoff will be key to shaping Albuquerque and, in turn, New Mexico's direction. The Department of Homeland Security has approved a new border wall project in the El Paso sector that includes a secondary wall in Santa Teresa. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem confirmed the wall will be painted black. A move Border Patrol says deters illegal crossings, prevents rust, and makes the wall too hot to climb. Agents say the added infrastructure is critical for closing gaps and stopping cartels from exploiting weak spots along the border. Pueblo governors in New Mexico flew over Chaco Canyon, blaming oil and gas for land damage, even though the Biden administration already locked up the region with drilling bans. Governor Janelle Roybal from the Pueblo of Pewaukee spoke with KRQE.
Very unfortunate sight to see. The land pretty much being destroyed, nothing but road, dead lands. Before we got to that point, it just seemed a lot more alive. The greenery, I guess you could say, and once you got to that point, it was just heartbreaking.
So now they're attacking President Trump and Project 2025, despite the fact that Trump publicly disavowed it and says he has nothing to do with it. Critics argue these environmental restrictions are just another excuse to strangle American energy and cost New Mexico jobs. New Mexico has crowned its 2025 State Fair Queen. Taylor Rowland of Valencia, the NMSU animal science student, earned the honor through horsemanship, public speaking, and interviews, following in the footsteps of her mother, who held the same title back in 2001. Rowland is active in the university's equestrian, livestock, and show teams, carrying on a proud family and agricultural tradition that highlights the values of hard work, heritage, and rural New Mexico. In McKinley County, law enforcement and wildlife officials teamed up to safely relocate a young black bear spotted multiple times north of Gallup. The year-old cub even startled a homeowner after knocking on a window before climbing a juniper tree to have some berries. Deputies, Animal Control, and the Navajo Nation game warden tranquilized and caged that bear and then took him out and released him into the wilderness. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
7 matches for New Mexico volleyball today, but nothing local. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. There's a 20% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in the basin, 87. Low tonight of 63. High tomorrow, 85 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Mostly clear tonight. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a 40% chance of showers and storms. Your high today for Cloudcroft, 67. Low tonight of 45. High tomorrow, 64 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Monday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.